Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show. Welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show. Welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show. Today, welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show. I'm not a musician or a singer, as you can tell. Welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show, everybody. Can somebody make that a theme song for me? Some of my musician fans, that'd be great. Welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. We're doing Reese's frozen dairy dessert. Or not Reese's, Breyers frozen dairy dessert. The Reese's kind. So as a lot of you know, frozen dairy dessert is a little bit different. Obviously, it doesn't really have much dairy in it. They typically use vegetable oil instead of milk fat. There's a lot more air whipped into it. You can even see like some of the air bubbles in there. This, I think, was frozen and thawed out and refrozen, etc. So work with me here. But yeah, it's a little... You can even feel it in the way it feels. Like if it has real fat, it has a different feel than when it gets a little meltier or tempered. You can feel it's just a different feel in the pint. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. Move it forward. How is everybody doing? How's everybody's January going? It's crazy, right? We're almost like a month into this year. It's pretty insane. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, first off, you gotta know me. I love peanut butter, and I'm really a big fan of Reese's. So Reese's anything, I'm gonna be a big fan of. Probably right away, I'm gonna let you know. You can see some of the Reese's cups in there. It's just a small amount, enough to taste it. It's not anything too significant. Thank God it's made with 100% real Reese's. I was worried about that for a little bit. Okay. No, but seriously, for the calorie conscious crowd, this is 3 servings for a total of 610 calories. 610. Get it? Get it? And this is a pint. So this is the Breyers Reese's. It's peanut butter with Reese's peanut butter cup pieces and a fudge swirl. They say it's a fudge swirl. I mean, maybe a little bit in there. You can kind of see it on the sides, but that's a bit debatable. However, I'm not going to lie, for a frozen dairy dessert, this is a lot better than I thought it would be. I do wish it was a little sweeter, but you know me, I like things to be a little sweeter. It has like maybe a traditional ice cream taste in the sense of it's a cold dairy dessert. The fat is definitely lacking as a traditional ice cream. Even more tempered or meltier. It's creamy-ish, I guess you could say. It's not really creamy. As you get down deeper, you do. Can use it. Helps to focus better. You can see the fudge swirl. The peanut butter ice cream is not bad. The actual base is not bad. I don't know if it's like an ice cream world thing, because I've noticed this even in higher end brands like, you know, Ben & Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs, Serendipity, etc. But a lot of times, whatever peanut butter they use has a very generic taste to it. It's almost like that government peanut butter I used to... When I was younger, we were on welfare and food stamps. Go food stamps, the old food stamps that were really embarrassing to have. Anybody else on food stamps when you were growing up? Put it in the comments below. Food stamp club, cool kid table. We were on welfare and food stamps for a little while. And we always got these boxes of government cheese and cereal and government peanut butter. And government peanut butter has a very distinct taste to it. It's a very, very generic-ish in my... very generic, not ish, in my opinion. And most of the peanut butters in these ice creams, but obviously they don't taste just like government peanut butter. But they have a similar generic-ish flavor to it. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a higher-end peanut butter in my opinion. Like, peanut butter was always really big in my house. My grandma really liked it. My mom really liked it. So we always had it around. So I had a lot of different types of peanut butter and a lot of peanut butter.
You nice and mad, like I like it.
Anybody else like peanut butter? Get it. Let me know in the comments below. Also, what is your favorite brand of peanut butter? I'm a big fan of Jif. I'm not Jif. Jif is okay. But I'm actually a really big fan of Peter Pan. That's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite peanut butter. Has anybody had this brand before? Does anybody like actual frozen dairy desserts over real American standard ice cream? Because I'm not the hugest fan of frozen dairy desserts. Although I will say this Breyers is a lot better than I expected. Not that Breyers is a bad brand, but frozen dairy desserts is kind of hit or miss in my opinion. Let me know also while you're there. Please make sure to subscribe. The subscriptions are free. If you want to help out any of your creator friends, share their work, subscribe, like, comment, engage their work. Try to watch it for at least 45 seconds to a minute just to get the view, because that's very big on the metrics. But what's also is as important is watching it as long as you can. So if you're watching some of your friends' stuff, just leave it running until the end. It'll really help them out. I don't even mean myself. I just mean like any of your creator friends. It'll really help them out, especially on social media, because that's how the algorithm works. And the subscriptions, as far as YouTube and most social media go, are free. I know it says subscribe. It almost seems like a paid thing, but it's not. No strings attached. You subscribe and it'll just see it in the notifications. And if you'd like to see all the notifications, you just press the notification button below, and then all the notifications from this channel will come up, or any channel, and you can edit that in the future if you do or don't want to see more. But anyway, I'm rambling here. Put it down in the comments below. Let me know if you've had this brand before. Thank you so much for subscribing. New subscribers, welcome to my ice cream show. All right. Scale of 1 to 10. Always say that. Scale of 1 to 100. 10-point grading scale. Look, for a frozen dairy dessert, this is pretty on point. I'm not going to lie. It had quite a bit of Reese's in it, more than I expected this to have. Even after being frozen, unfrozen, refrozen, etc., it was a lot better than I expected, because to me, that hurts a lot of the quality. And honestly, the fat content, even though it's likely vegetable oil, I'd have to really look into this. They say they have a lot of natural ingredients. I don't know about all that, but it's a good fat content. I wish it was a little bit sugary, more sugary. I personally wish that it had maybe a little bit more Reese's in it. Not so much like Ben & Jerry's, that's way too much. I don't think they use Reese's. I think they just use peanut butter cups. But more Reese's. And I do wish the peanut butter ice cream was a little bit higher quality peanut butter. But overall, scale of 1 to 100, 10-point grading scale. For a frozen dairy dessert specifically, because you can't really compare like gelato to frozen custard to frozen dairy dessert to etc. So for specifically a frozen dairy dessert, for the quality of brand that it is, which is probably like an average level brand, I'm going to give this like I'll give it like a 92. I'm going to give it like an A, a solid A, maybe a little bit higher than an A minus. I'll give it like a 93, 94. It's a solid A. It's definitely good. It's definitely worth going out there and getting it. I would definitely eat it again. If you had it around at your house, I'd be excited to eat it, because it's, you know, it's not ice cream per se, but it's definitely a good frozen dairy dessert. So let me know if you guys have tried this. Go out and try this. Let me know what you think about it. Put it down in the comments below. Also, while you're there, you already know it's coming. What do you think about the last ice cream? I thought it was pretty good. Make sure to go check out that ice cream. Put it down in the comments of that video. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Tell your friends, tell your family. If you're on YouTube, check us out on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, check us out on YouTube. Join me every week while I ramble and eat a lot of ice cream. I can't thank you enough for your continued support. This year, actually in the next month or so, we're going to start implementing a lot of those things that I wanted to implement before. Make this show better. I apologize. Last few episodes have been a little rusty. Kind of let things get away from me a little bit last year, but that's okay. We're back on track. New year, new me. But no, seriously, I'm going to make it this show a lot better, a lot more interactive with the fans, etc., and just in general, a better representation of what I want you to see as far as this show goes. Tune in every week. I hope to see you there. I love my ice cream fans. You guys make all this worth it. I really can't thank you enough. And I will... Chocolate on me? See you next time. See you next time, guys.